Oh, here we go. One more time on the Clapback Show. Kevin coming to you live with information that you need to know. Stay tuned and listen to my show. Get to share, let everybody know. The Clapback is on. The Clapback is on. The clapback is on. Thank you for tuning in to Clapback. This is Kevin coming to you live all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. Live and in effect with today's news. If you would like to get in contact with us, hit us up at Destination Unlimited for All at gmail.com. Destination Unlimited for the number 4 all at gmail.com. Or you can hit us up at healthylivingu9 at gmail.com. That's healthylivingu9 at gmail.com. 100% of everything that you give will go towards feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, and building up our communities. Please share this. Let someone know that we're on the air. Make sure you like it. You can hit our Patreon button if you'd like to donate. Or you can simply hit us up at Cash App $ Pastor K50. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, here we go. One more time on the Clapback Show. Kev coming to you live. Information that you need to know. Stay tuned and listen to my show. Hit the share, let everybody know. The Clapback is on. The Clapback is on. The clapback is on. All right, let's get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Little Craig Mack for you today. Give us a little bit of something to think about. Y'all need to be thinking about this 4th of July because I know y'all going out having pig feet, barbecue. Y'all going to be around everybody. Y'all going to be like Herman Cain in the hospital with the coronavirus because he wanted to go see President Trump in Oklahoma. I tell you, black cowboys, stay away from Oklahoma. You hear what I'm telling you? Stay away from Oklahoma. Now he's laid up in the hospital. And ironically, now you have all of these governors that are coming out against President Trump in supporting the wearing of masks. And they're reclosing down the economy. Do y'all realize over 35 states in the U.S., their cases are rising? Here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Texas, over in Houston, they have mandated masks to be worn now. Here in Dallas, Texas, you can't go into a building without a mask. But I don't know if it's a little bit too late because the numbers are through the roof. I don't know if you saw the news yesterday. Gentleman in Arizona, where all these old people are at, where the numbers are rising exponentially. He owns a gym, and the governor said that they were going to shut the gyms down, and he's suing the governor because he wants to have his business open. He said it's not fair that gyms are not able to open with all that sweaty bodies and touching barbells. And you know what I like when I go to the gym? I'm just going to let you know. I like to get on one of those bicycles that are normally behind the treadmill. Because when them sisters get on them treadmills, they be having on those tights. Ooh-wee! Yeah, they be having on the tights. I know y'all ain't supposed to say that. But anyway, we find that across this nation, people are getting sicker and sicker. People are dying. They had a first case, I believe, in Florida. 11-year-old boy died from the coronavirus. Where Ron DeSantis still doesn't want to make it a mandate for individuals to wear a mask. Ron DeSantis' head is so far up President Trump's behind that when President Trump farts, we smell Ron DeSantis. I mean, this guy is crazy. This guy has lost his everlasting mind. Welcome to the show. Just bringing you news today. We did come on late. Unfortunately, we've been having some technical difficulties. Hopefully, you can hear me clear. It's about to rain here in Florida. Excuse me, in Texas. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're talking about Florida. The number of cases that are rising exponentially across the country. And did you hear about the group of people that sent out invitations and and they're offering a prize for a bunch of people coming and being able to pass on the coronavirus. This is the problem that we're in. This younger generation is off the hook, off the hook. They off the chart, y'all. They literally have, I forget where it was at. I just watched it on the news where they're saying that there are individuals that are simply trying to pass on the coronavirus. And so they're having a party and they're bringing people that are infected to the party in order to pass the disease on. And this is what we're dealing with, where we have ignorant people that are saying, well, I don't care if I get the coronavirus, we're going to die anyway. You hear all these people say these stupid things, and it doesn't make sense that this is what they're saying. Because, it's easy to say when you are not affected by it. But then when you affect your loved one with the coronavirus, then it's a different story. Now, I've had many people in my family, friends, that have been affected by it, that have died from corona, that have suffered. I've had friends in the hospital for months that had to learn how to walk over, had to learn how to talk, still don't have taste and smell in their mouth. And people just going around acting like this thing is not something big. But, you see a few young people who come on and they have their mask on TV now, and they're saying that they wish they had worn their mask. And now we're at a point where the numbers are so high here in the United States that Europe is actually banning travel from America to Europe over to Britain. It used to be that we were the ones that would ban people from coming to our country. Now we're getting a dose of our own medication. We are being banned by other countries from coming into their country. We've got to understand this thing is very serious. So, over 37 states in the United States, over 37 states, the numbers of corona. Now we have on the 4th of July, the president is going to the Dakotas to celebrate the at the Lincoln at the I can't think of the name of the Mount Rushmore. We're going to Mount Rushmore. If you're calling in, Vinny, you're calling in talking about the subject. This is not a telephone call. I'm doing a podcast. I love you as a supporter, but again, it's a podcast. So we're talking about the coronavirus. We're talking about the 4th of July that's coming up. But the president is going to Mount Rushmore. There are thousands of people that are going to be in attendance at this particular event. And they're saying that they're not required to wear a mask. Now, Herman McCain went to the Trump rally. Good evening. Welcome to the show. Herman Cain, he was an African-American who ran for president with Trump, and he lost. But he came to President Trump's rally that he had. He came to his rally that he had in Oklahoma, and there he called the coronavirus. Now they're going to be for the celebration of the 4th of July that is coming up. It's going to be in the Dakotas.
The voice is not
And
proper.
so this is going to be happening the 4th of July. So we have to understand what's going on. They're not requiring them to wear a mask. They're not going to require them to wear a mask. And so people are getting sick. What's up with you, Benny? How's it going?
Nothing new. How are you? The voice is not proper though. Can you just fix that?
What's going on with the voice?
I like. I'm not finding your voice to be proper here.
Can you hear what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Okay, good.
So, what were you
Yes.
saying on 4th July? What were you saying on what's going to happen on 4th July?
Well, President Trump is going to. Greg's not here today. Raymond. Raymond, welcome to the show. I'll let him know you asked about it. But President Trump is going to South Dakota, and they're doing a 4th of July celebration. There are going to be thousands of people there. They're not required to wear face masks. The numbers of corona
Okay.
cases are rising exponentially throughout the United States. And so He just previously had a rally about a week or so ago in Oklahoma, and there are reports that several people have been infected with coronavirus, and they're taking it back to their neighborhoods, and we're back in a rise. So several
I'm
of
sorry,
our
what did you
cities
say
and
the
some of our
last line?
states are going to close down. They're starting to close down.
What did you say about the last line, the neighborhood part? What did you say about
That
that?
they're going. People are taking it back to their neighborhoods. They're taking it back to where they're coming from. They're taking the virus and they're spreading the virus. So
Okay.
um, this is happening across our nation, so much
So it's
so
like
that
you're
other
trying to say, it's like you're trying to say that very like people who don't live in that city are actually going back to their own city, to their own
no,
hometown.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that people are taking the virus back. They're catching the virus. They're passing the virus. They're going back into their own neighborhoods and they're infecting people. They're infecting their family members. They're infecting their coworkers. They're infecting whoever they're around because some of these people don't even know they have coronavirus and they're
Mm-hmm.
asymptomatic and they're spreading the virus. We had an
Okay.
11-year-old die in Florida yesterday of the coronavirus, the first 11-year-old. So even children are dying from the coronavirus. And yet people are
Okay.
still not wearing their masks. They're still not social distancing. They're still not doing the things that they should be doing because
Okay.
um, they're still not doing the proper things that they're doing. So
Okay.
when they start doing that, then we can get a grips on this coronavirus. But
Yeah,
until then,
definitely.
we're not going to be able to get it done.
I
So
think.
people are going to continue to
Oh,
die.
so in the 4th of July, there's no like they're not gonna be maintaining social distance as well.
No, they're not required to maintain social distancing. They're not required to wear masks. So uh, people across this nation are getting sick. Our hospitals are
Okay.
filled up. People are
Okay.
dying, and no one seems to care. Everybody's worried about convenience and worried about not wanting to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And it's terrible.
Yeah, I know. I can understand that. Well, here
But
in
the
India,
problem is,
also we have like a fine, It's like if you are actually having if there are like two people on a two-wheeler, like the one as a driver and the one sitting behind, it's like if
yeah,
two friends are going, like the first person driving and the second person is sitting behind, and if they are caught by the traffic policemen, they'll have to pay the fine of 1,000 rupees. They'll have to pay the
yeah.
fine of
See,
thousand
we don't have
rupees.
any
Yeah.
fines. Well, they're going to start finding people. They're going to start enforcing the laws. They're trying to figure out how to enforce it because we're supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
socially distanced. We're supposed to be wearing masks. But again,
Mm-hmm.
people are saying it's their right not to wear a mask. But it's not necessarily protecting yourself. It's protecting the person that you come in contact with. That's where people don't understand they're being selfish when they choose not to wear a mask. When they
Mm-hmm.
choose not to
True.
do the right thing, they're being selfish to their fellow man.
Mm-hmm. Just wondering how can I be so fluent like you?
Yeah, it's just, and so we also saw in the news where there's a group of people that have
Mm-hmm.
actually developed a party where they're inviting people who are sick with COVID to come and people who are not sick. And the goal is to pass the COVID on to people that are not sick, and they're offering a prize. See, people aren't taking this thing
What the
serious.
hell? What
They're
the
not
hell?
taking this thing serious. That they're literally going to have a party and invite people that are not sick and mix them with people who are sick to see how many people can get the COVID virus.
My
People
God.
are dying from this COVID virus.
And what about the person who's conducting the party? Was he the is he going to be the COVID positive?
But we don't know. We don't know if he or she is positive or not. We just know that
Mm-hmm.
these are the crazy things that is happening under this leadership of President Trump. President
I
Trump is the
see.
worst leader ever. And people feel as though they can do whatever they want to do under President Trump because that's just how it is. People just feel like they can do whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I understand.
Well, again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is a short program. We had technical difficulties. Podbean
Hey,
said they
but
got it
why?
fixed. They said they got it fixed, and we should not have any more problems moving forward. So our short program today, I did want to come on. We were supposed to be on at 5 o'clock, but they said we will have no more problems. They promised me, if I'm going to hold Podbean to it, that we're not going to have any
I'm
more
sorry.
problems when we sign on. So again, tomorrow
I'm
we'll
sorry.
be with
What?
you at
What?
5 o'clock Central Time. So come back to the show then and let someone know. We appreciate everyone for sharing with us today. If you don't
What?
have a
What did? What's
mask,
the last part you said? What's the last part you said? Like, what did you say the last part before?
I
Like,
said
thanks
come
for
back at
tuning
5
in.
o'clock tomorrow. We'll be
No, no,
back
no,
at
no,
5.
no. I think you said something regarding the podcast before that. I don't know.
No, I said podcast said it's gonna they fixed the problem, so there's not gonna be a problem. So
Like,
just
you
come.
are facing some problems for some
No,
technical or
the
something
pod.
like that.
You know the problems we were having yesterday. So Podbean fixed it. They said we won't have any more problems anymore. It was a technical issue not only with me, but other people were having technical issues also. So we'll be back live and in charge tomorrow at 5 on the dot. We'll have
So the
information for you.
well, I just came at 5. I didn't see you. I think it's
I
like you
just said
just
you didn't see
podcast.
me because we were having problems, and Podbean said they fixed it. So hopefully they fixed it and will continue to get fixed because I pay them money to be on here, and I'm not going to keep paying my money. I'm going to go somewhere else if they don't. If their streaming service doesn't do the right thing, if they don't continue to do
So
the right
do
thing, I'm going to
so
stop
do
Pod.
do do suggest me an app like where you're gonna be like streaming or something like that, so like I can join you. You know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not technical, so they had to fix what was going on in the background, and they said they got it fixed. So uh, we'll see. We'll see when I come on tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Hopefully, I won't have any issues or problems. But we want to
No,
appreciate.
what I'm saying is, if you are taking another platform for something, just suggest
Uh,
me the app, so that I can download it and join your
yeah, oh yeah,
stream
yeah.
altogether.
I'll put it. If I leave this app, I'll definitely be putting out emails. I'll be putting it in the chat. I'll be letting all my listeners know because I got quite a few listeners. We've got more and more people joining the Clapback Nation. We will appreciate everybody in the Clapback Nation. And so we've got some great things coming up. We'll be interviewing a young lady, Elder Barge's family member, has written a book.
I actually just listened to that previous video, which is of that lady, right? About the
Yes,
prayer, about the name of the God and all.
yes,
I just
yes.
listened to it.
Good,
It was
good.
really, really good. It was really,
I
really
love
good.
you, Benny. Man, I love Benny. Let's give Benny a hand.
And also, I want to say that, as far as it's about the tickets and all, you just have to understand that in India, people who are in their 20s and all, like in some developed cities and all, they do allow their kids to go for trips like
You know
outside
what I'm gonna
India.
do, Jen? You know what I'm gonna do, Benny? I'm
Well,
going to sneak into India. Nobody's gonna know I'm there, and I'm gonna kidnap you.
me.
I'm gonna kidnap you. I am in the middle of the dark when everyone's asleep. I'm gonna sneak
Oh,
in like a special forces, and I am going to kidnap you. I'm gonna put a pillow over your face. You're not gonna know who it is. You're not gonna know where
yeah,
you're going. And then
with the
with clothes
chloroform.
on, and then I'm gonna take the mask off when I get you on the beach in Cancun, and you'll be able to be like, "Where am I at?" And I'll say, "It's Clapback, bro." That way, nobody in India can say you did it. I'm the one who kidnapped him. I promise you, I'm going to kidnap you. You're going to
Yeah,
Cancun, everybody.
you will be cunning and intelligent enough to not leave any proofs.
I'm kidnapping Benny. I'm going to kidnap Benny. I'm going to kidnap him, you guys. So
I'll help you
I'm
with
not going
that.
to tell you. I'm not going to tell you when. But one day, Benny, you're going to be laying in the bed sleep. Nobody's
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
up, and I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna put something over your mouth so it'll knock you out. Then I'm gonna bag you up in a bag, or put you on a private jet, and I'm gonna take you to Cancun and drop you off at the beach. You're gonna have fun, and then you'll be able to say to your mother, I didn't go. He made me. He kidnapped me, mother. So there you have it.
Thank you so much, Club.
All
It's
right,
really
man.
nice to
Vinny,
have
I'll
you
see you
every
tomorrow,
time.
man. Thank you so much.
5 p.m. Perfect 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Fine.
tomorrow 5 p.m., Vinny. Thank you. Well, there you have it, everybody. I want to thank Vinny, Rayma, and all those who visited our podcast today. About time for us to get out of here. Time for us to go and come back at our appointed time. And let's do it again tomorrow. Let's do it again tomorrow. Make sure you let somebody know. Please email us. Email us at healthylivingu9@gmail.com. Vinny, we're still waiting on you to be a contributor to our program. Hit us up at healthylivingu9@gmail.com or Destination Unlimited for all at gmail.com. That's Destination Unlimited, the number 4all at gmail.com. Please hit our Cash App up at $ Pastor K50. That's $ Pastor K50. Or you can just hit the patronage button right here on the show. Well, here we go. One more time on the Clapback Show. Kevin Kev coming live, you know, with information that you need to know. Tune in and listen to my show. Hit the share and let everybody know the Clapback was on. The Clapback was on. The clap back was on. Clapback was on. The Clapback was on. The clap back was on. Peace.